Hello and welcome back to XGENIA tutorial. Today we'll continue on building a simple chatbot integrated to huggingface.co using XGENIA. Let's continue refining our UI. You can see we've already laid out the basic structure here. To start, let's create a container for a user's message. We're searching for a group component and adding it to the flow. We'll rename this component to group user. The name you give these components is crucial for organization, especially as your application grows. Next, inside our group user, we need to display the sender's name. We're adding a text component. Let's rename this one to user name. For now, we'll keep the text content simple. Now for the actual message content, we're adding another text component. Let's rename this to user message. You can see a temporary text label appear in the preview on the right. Let's set the actual text content here. Let's change the text on the username node into user. Then, for the user message, we'll enter a placeholder called content user messages. Now, we want to create a repeating structure for all the messages. Let's drag in another group component. Then make the user name and the user message text as its child. We're adding a group to contain the user avatar. Now select the below group and rename it Group User Content. A chat message usually includes an avatar. So select the above one and rename Group User Avatar. Inside this avatar group, we'll need an image component for the picture and a button for interactivity. So let's add a button node here. Let's quickly style this button. We're going to disable the label since we just want the icon. Let's search for a user icon. We'll select the user icon. Then let's set the background to transparent for a clean look. We'll make the icon color black. Scrolling down, let's set the dimensions. Choose the explicit width and height. Then, set the dimension constraint to 0. We'll set the width and height to 50 pixels each. Then set the icon size to 30 pixels. Now let's go back to our main group user component. The current layout is vertical, but for a chat bubble, we typically want the avatar next to the message content, so let's change the layout to horizontal. Let's also set the width of the group. Wait, that's too small. Let's just undo it and adjust another node. The group user avatar dimensions are still set to 100 by 100. We'll adjust the width to 50 pixels and the height to 50 pixels to match the button inside. Let's make sure the main group has some margin on the upside for spacing. Let's try 10 pixels. Seems like it's better to be 10%. We'll rename the group to Group AI Answer. Now that we have the user message structure, let's create the container for the chatbot's response. We're cloning the group user node. Then place all those nodes below user message. Let's just check everything here. Probably there's something we can adjust for the UI. Seems like it looks good for now. We shouldn't change anything right now. Let's just undo it. Stop browsing. Now, rename the cloned group user into Group AI Response. Then go to each button node and rename it Avatar. Let's adjust the copied group user avatar on the below section. Change the name to Group AI Avatar, as it is included as a child on the AI Responses node. Now let's adjust the button node. Change its icon into something more representative. AutoAwesome icon seems to match it. Suitable icon to represent the person sending the message. Don't forget to change its color. Yellow notice looks fit on it. Then select the other avatar button. Down in the color property, we can select a dark gray to make it visually distinct from the background. For the AI's name component, let's rename it to AI name and set its text property to AI. This keeps our labels clean and clear. Then move to User Message node. Change it to be AI Message. This is the text element that will display the bot's actual response. Under its text property, let's put in a placeholder Content AI Responses. Select the whole group and extract it as a reusable component. This makes our main page logic much tidier. You see the extracted component node now in the start page logic. Let's rename it from extracted component to a more descriptive name, like User Message and AI Responses, to represent the repeating pattern in a chat. Now let's look at the overall node graph. We need to pull in that into New Message component. We need a way to display multiple messages. You're going to use a repeater node for this. And then open the repeater and connect it to the extracted components by choosing Start Page from the template. So we've refined our UI. It looks better for now, but we might adjust it again later. Thanks for watching. Get XGENIA for free today at xgenia.ai and start building smarter and faster than ever.